Get it right.
You know, I stayed in the basement jail. So.
Oh, the host would like to unmute you. Yeah, no, unmute now. There we go. Check your phone. Oh, yours already. All our friends. Marty, why do I keep seeing your face? There you go. And we're live?
I'm live.
We're live.
Yeah.
Welcome to another week of It Is What It Is Radio. Before we get this show started, y'all know what we got to do. We got to get my brother Jamel Raymond Bishop. He also celebrated, well, his birthday is March 19th. Give him a moment of silence, please. This is King Porter Feather Friday. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. To my left, I got my right hand on my left side today. Nick is back in the field. We miss y'all. We miss y'all.
Hey.
What's been up, Nick?
Not much. Nope. I'm trying not to complain, and I'm trying to maintain.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna let you introduce our guest. I kind of feel like I know. Well, I'm gonna rewind. I feel like I know him more than I know him because of y'all relationship. And I told you I like how y'all bond. Y'all got that nice relationship.
Oh, I think somebody's at the door.
Somebody's at the door. We're gonna introduce our special guest in 1 second. And then after this show over, we're gonna talk. We're gonna make some money. Anybody ever tell you look like Cisco?
You're not gonna go about listen. From what I was told back in the day, my mother used to talk to Cisco.
Look, that's a whole new.
We can do some walk. We can do some walk. You get some money.
Wait, but that's a whole different story about that Cisco thing.
Okay. How you doing, Jason?
Don't you slide on around?
How we doing?
Can we get in?
This shit don't got the rules.
Oh, you don't got no rules.
My bad. I got a roll.
You got it.
Yeah, I'm good.
Right there. You did. You did.
Yeah, I got it.
Oh, good.
We ain't practicing social distancing right now because we clean, goddamn. We clean.
Right.
Yeah.
That's nice little situation.
So, we got Dead Bogart in the building, Lil M.
We need some button pushers and shit.
Fuck drink champ.
Yeah, we need some button
We
pushers.
fucking smoke champs right now.
Can we do that on our phone?
Oh, the urn, yeah, down
Yeah, and
right.
app on the phone. DJ app.
Up.
Yeah, with the DJ app.
Right. Yeah, we're gonna get right for y'all. Y'all, Marty, we thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, my nigga.
We good.
So what's been wait a minute before we get to the guys?
Yeah.
Mr. Dave, how you been?
Man,
What's going
I
on?
have been great chilling in the crib, you know, maxing, relaxing. You know, I'm ready to get out. I'm ready. What? Shit is tiresome. I'm ready. I'm out here just like I said earlier. I told my homeboy, man, I'm just ready to do a whole lot of anything for no reason.
Right. For no reason.
Yeah, I just want to go somewhere for no reason.
I just take off.
Yeah. You want to just go somewhere for no reason? What you going?
I don't know.
Why are you going?
I'm a central, so I just be out.
So you been out.
You be out anyway.
I'm hating right now.
I'm a essential worker. It's just they cut us down to like 1 day, 2 days. So I don't really work. Like, I was out there Monday, right? And I was working fast a little bit. I was like, hurry up.
You going to leave?
I'm gonna be that dude. Right. You feel me? So I was like, you know what? Slow my ass down. Slow it down. Slow it down. Right.
Oh, and for the people, this is like the 2020 quarantine edition.
Yeah.
Rough, raw, and rugged. We doing everything in here. We drinking, we smoking, we doing it all.
This
Okay?
may be the new.
Yeah, we got a little more freedom.
Right. That's
What?
From the house.
Right. Speaking of that goes a nice topic right there. Because I was just thinking of that.
What?
Because I rode past Calverton, and if nobody don't know, Calverton is gone.
But the building is gone?
The building is gone. I put 8 years of my life.
High house, Pearl House, Paul's house, or pub.
None of that.
You know, we ain't Mojo all the yet. Yeah. You don't know that. You know that.
Right.
But basically, the middle school that I used to go to when I used to get booked is gone. The one I jumped on the back of the church truck. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I was biggest middle school in Baltimore City.
With a pool. They had a pool. If y'all didn't know, they had a swimming pool.
With a pool.
She be told they Carver do got pool down.
Inside and outside.
Well, all of them do that.
No, this is middle school.
Just a middle school.
Yeah, it's a middle school.
They said Walbrook had a pool.
Walbrook did. I learned how to swim in that.
Dumbo did.
I swim in the pool.
What?
Yeah, Dumbo had a
middle school.
No, Dumbo High School. You ain't know that either?
Yeah, I know. Listen, y'all understand. Calverton was a middle
It
school.
was
Oh,
a
no,
middle
I'm talking about Dumbo, but I'm talking about
Yeah, I know. But well, like the size of that school
was huge.
But huge.
yeah, like
It was big.
yeah,
It was not big.
you had different grades in different parts of
The whole school.
Yeah.
You're right.
We just had a message.
Oh, we had the message. Let's see who's in the message.
They said no.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Hey, is Hookah safe then? I hope so. Send that message back.
Okay.
It's Hookah right here.
and the thing was, I was saying was, it's gonna be sad the kids'
Yes.
memories that they're gonna have when they come to school.
Yeah.
I don't have a coronavirus memory when they come to school.
What?
Like, you know what I
But you
mean?
gotta also think about we in this. Y'all are part of this generation too.
Right.
In this generation, we have been through so much. We've been through a riot.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We've been
Earthquake.
Earthquake. Yeah.
Black president.
Dang. Yeah.
No, Dad has to go off camera.
No.
Oh,
What?
there we go.
Dad has to go off camera.
Oh,
You gotta
damn.
go
You gotta go
off
off
camera.
camera for that. Oh, sorry,
Oh, yeah.
sorry.
Oh yeah.
Because
No,
Yeah. Because the
yeah.
so,
I mean, it's almost legal, but I feel you.
Right.
we done been
Oh,
through
they can see.
Yeah, they see.
They can see that part. Just do it on the low low.
Osama being
Lie and got killed. Yeah.
So y'all
a terrorist attack.
9/11.
We done been
9/11.
through so
Yeah,
much
that's
that
a lot.
what's
What else can happen?
Yeah. This shit.
let's just
This the icing on the cake.
Yeah.
Niggas dying.
it's just like
This is good.
it's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot. It's definitely a lot.
And I commend this generation because like they say depression is deep.
Yeah.
And this whole since 95 back in 2009 ain't been nothing but depression.
Yeah.
So like
If you can handle that, you can handle anything, huh?
never heard of a stimulus check until this happened. I didn't know that was he is still rolling.
Yeah,
My back. Hey, look.
you gotta step it back, sir. You
I
got
mean,
the
you can
eagle eye.
turn the camera.
Oh, boys.
Oh.
There you go.
Oh. Oh.
Boys like that.
Oh, yeah, there we go. There we go. I'm happy that somebody got brain. Let me back it up. That's why it's a team.
It's like a lot.
There we go.
So,
Yeah, it's
no.
going on.
Wait a minute.
So when you first heard about the coronavirus, did you believe it? Do you still believe it? What do you? How do you feel about it as a young man?
Not mine.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, dang.
I'm sorry.
Look.
I'm sorry.
Introduce yourself.
I'm sorry. Introduce yourself.
So
To the
you gotta do it.
No.
It's your platform. I'm not gonna tell you to come to my show.
Okay. All right. See, that's well. Everybody that follow me probably already know who this is. Sitting there with us as a little guest, my son, Tyrone Bowen, aka.
You is not supposed to say all that.
Oh.
I'm running from people.
God dang. You say I'm running from people.
I ain't gonna lie, I just looking. I'm trying to get my check.
Yeah. Who was it?
Tokyo League.
Tokyo League.
Okay.
We got Tokyo League joining us.
Okay. And how old are you?
Let's go to how old you is. About how old I am.
Keep the boys swift. We got a
No,
point.
my birthday is March the 16th. I just turned 25.
Okay.
Okay. Happy belated birthday.
Had a great birthday.
And how's 25 treating you? You on your own? Wait a minute. Shut up.
Yeah.
You on your own now? You out the mama's house? How is it different from being, in the nest?
Yo, nobody never told me like when you got your own place, you just walk around how you want to walk around.
You do what you want to do. What?
When you leave something where it's at, when you come back. Unless you drunk, you forget. But other than that,
That's what it is.
I'd have had them nights.
I mean,
too.
it's good. It got its ups and downs. Cause like if you lose your job, you like
Who?
I ain't going back home. Listen, I ain't going back home. Like I can't. Like so, it make you grow up.
It makes you be more responsible.
Definitely.
Okay.
I think it made you get more into yourself too. I know I did.
What? You learn yourself. Like you learn like it's just you.
Right.
So if you gonna fuss with somebody, who you fussing at? You. Yours not hitting.
Nah.
So what about, have you had, like now you're on your own and everything, have you had friends in your life that like was supportive or was like
Yeah,
on
what
some
though?
hating stuff because you was like coming up, you know how.
Well, you know, most of my friends are older,
Okay.
so it's kind of like, yeah, my circle is so small. It's like really 3 people.
Okay.
So it's like for the most part, it's like, yeah, you know, I never thought it would happen. Like I never thought you would leave your mother house. Like I never thought it would happen. I didn't even think it would happen. So it was like they was supportive. I still didn't have a housewarming party yet.
Okay.
Yeah, me neither.
I think I put that in the play.
Put that in effect.
But
And when y'all finish with all the food, just walk around, not too far.
Congratulations, man. That you out your mama.
This ain't working.
out the nest, it's not
Out the
working.
nest. Out the
It's
nest.
still in here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yes.
Without the thing, y'all.
Congratulations.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm happy for him. I'm proud of him. Cause this nigga never paid his rent on time. It was
Oh, now
always
you got to.
an
'Cause
excuse.
listen, in them apartment buildings, you'll pay your rent. They is posted on the front.
Oh yeah, on the front. Yo,
I'm like, yeah, y'all not about to do
I'm gonna tell you what's crazy.
crazy.
For everybody to see.
It's like
Like Tyree area.
God, Billy Giants.
Yeah.
I know what's the name of the company.
Regional.
Yeah, regional. Regional management.
They've been out around forever and ever.
But they will post them goddamn
I think that's what
Yeah,
most
I-
that's so embarrassing.
it's embarrassing with the street, but I'm not gonna lie. Like when it be other people, I'll be like,
You be looking.
Yeah, I did too.
They ain't paid their rent. They ain't paid their rent.
Yo,
Okay.
hey, it's wild.
Yeah.
I like it. I like my little spot though.
Mm-hmm.
We do got. But I'm gonna tell you, it's crazy. My building cool. We just had some new people move in, and you can tell because they loud. I come down the steps as somebody threw up, and there's a trail from their apartment up to the door, on the door, and all that shit. I had to call the rent wall. Like,
Really? And they left
and
it
we
like
knew
that.
we knew who it was.
Yeah.
Dirty motherfuckers.
Yeah,
see,
okay.
I've had the problem of like, I'm an openly gay man. I'm a black man. It's just me. I don't have kids. I don't really have company like that. Go to work, come home. So when I do want to turn up, I'm going to turn up. So I've only had a problem with the girl that live underneath me, and she don't come and knock on the door like, "Hey, can you?" Oh, she bangs on the
Oh, one of them.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, the first time she did it, I went down there because like the way I grew up, I had brothers and uncles and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm me, but I can turn it on and off. So I go down there like, excuse me, what's the problem? Like, you know what's going on?
Right.
So she's looking like,
Right. Right.
You just upstairs playing Beyonce.
yeah.
Fuck that head up, bro. Right. Killed the head.
Oh, wait a minute. She's like, no, I'm ceiling was just leaking. And the what? I was like, all right, you feel me? I'm gonna go run to the office and I'm gonna take care of it.
Right.
And when she did it again, I went down there like, look, what you want to do?
You want to come upstairs to the
Yeah.
party?
It was like she be bugging, like she
Yeah,
be
neighbors
bugging.
can be a handful.
But this is my thing. If you have a problem about someone living over top of you, A, get a house, or B, pay the extra to live up top.
Yeah, it's true. I got it. Okay. And then you don't have like no small kids running around back and forth, no
It's
animals.
me and maternal.
Yeah,
Oh shit.
that's it.
He runs. He runs.
I never had the luxury of living by myself.
Mm-hmm.
Though living, you know, with my family,
Mm-hmm.
it's nice.
Okay.
Definitely when the kids are gone.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
So how's it been having the kids home since the school is off? School is off.
Well, see, luckily I don't have the needy kids,
Okay.
you know, or the kids that constantly in your face for attention and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So
Ain't got nothing else
they
to do.
be in their room.
Okay.
You remember? And like really, my 4-year-old in his room, the 10-year-old is in his room, and it's just like that.
Okay.
He put the 4-year-old put us out his room, so you can kind of, our household is like this. It's me and wife be in the room chilling or wherever we at chilling, and the boys if they want to come chill with us, they come chill with us.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
then.
we got to kind of like we doing something special. They gotta get bored of what they doing.
For y'all only be at
for
one
them to
time.
come, yeah.
Yeah.
Or we'll be chilling with one of them for a minute, and then the other one to come and chill with us. But it's rare we can give them this. Be like, come on, y'all, let's watch a movie.
Right.
It's like, I'm not watching a movie.
Yeah.
He is terrible. Like, man, he's gonna be an early CP for his brother. He gonna get heavy. Right. He did it to him already at 4 years old. At 4 years old, he had a little company over. Man, Ashley chilling downstairs with her, right?
Mm-hmm.
So while we chilling downstairs,
Oh shit.
I got good.
we hear, Jace, the kids had come in from out back. Austin was in his brother was playing the game. So we hear them come in. So they come in or whatever. So they go upstairs. They go in Austin room because Austin is in Lord Devlin room. So they go in his room. So we hear Austin pause the game. So man, Ash,
Austin babe.
yeah, well, you man, Ash automatically type each other and straight pause our movie. You can straight pause the show. So we know that we listening, right? So we hear him coming there like, he like, what y'all doing in here? So everybody older than this man, he's 4 years old. Everybody older than him. They instead of like, yeah, we here watch. They like, Austin, like, you know, like we hear him like dialing down. We here watching the movie. Like,
Yeah.
come on, watch a movie with us. Ain't no movies in here. Ain't no watch no movies in here.
Oh, he the father.
This is my room. Only game get played in here.
That's it.
Ain't no watch no movies in here. Matter of fact, get out.
That's the Julio. That's the
This is
Julio.
Julio. Oh, come on, Austin. My his brother got he in there, him and his cousin there, they got their little friends with him, you know this, we watching the movie.
They naked.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Not no watch no movies in here. I'm talking about I'm on the couch crying laughing. I'm talking about crying. You hear them leaving out that's crazy. Oh, you always acting like that. I'm like, yo, I'm 4 years old.
Running
Doing that, right?
because I was
Running shit.
snitching. I was snitching.
running.
Like,
I'm talking running. I ain't gonna lie, he's running. Like he tell his he about to be 18 when he turned 18, Austin turned 5. He tells him they be beefing. He tell him, I will beat you up, Shay Tay. That's my nephew Keontae.
Okay.
He called
Shay Tay?
Yeah, I will beat you up, Shay Tay. And he did serious, like Chef Poke, I will beat you up. I will beat you up. Like this is what he tell people. He tell me just during the quarantine, he mad at my sister. So he come downstairs like, Ash, you stupid. Ash, you stupid. I'm like, yo, hold on. First of all, that's my sister. You know me. You're not gonna call my sister stupid. Right. Well, we already got into it about you calling me stupid. I didn't give you a real butt whooping about this before. So that registered. So now he mad. So now he like, I'm gonna ask you up. I say, see, now you going extra off your rim. Now I say, you went from calling her stupid to now you gonna put your hands on me, right? Yeah. I say, now you did it wrong. You definitely not hitting my sister. You're not putting your hands on me. Now, so now he really mad. He like, well, PJ gonna be crying. PJ is her fiance.
Go PJ?
Yeah.
Okay.
because he gonna beat PJ up.
No. He gonna beat her up so bad. He not gonna do nothing. He's gonna cry. That's what I said. I said, you know what? I gotta watch you. Cause if you think you're gonna beat my girl up so bad that I'm being here crying,
Right.
and you my child, I'm gonna have to hurt you. I'm just going to jail.
Right.
I'm going to jail out here. Like that man, I'm trying to be in the house with him. He's a character.
You gotta bring him on the show one day.
I think that it's bringing families closer, but I also know that it'll be like the holidays. You be so happy to be around your family and stuff. I call it the cousin effect. Like growing up, I'd be asking my mother on Thursday, like, can my cousin come over here Friday? And she'd be like, I think about it. I'd be like, she said she's gonna think about it. You know what I mean? Yeah. So Friday, we go out of school.
Oh, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, right.
It's like Friday night, he come over there. Everything cool. We outside playing. It's Saturday morning. Everything is cool. Then like Saturday night, it's like, all right. You know, you're getting on my nerves. So now we fight. Then Sunday morning, I'm like, call your mother. It's time for you to go home. But then it happened next weekend all over. Like, so when you trapped in the house with family, it's like, it's cool at first. But then it's like, yo, we can't go nowhere. We can't do nothing. The only thing y'all can do is shop online.
That's it.
That's it.
I'm just afraid for the people that's in the toxic households. You know, like the
few marriages have been messed up.
I know a marriage where the wife is with her husband, right? And he takes care of the family. And they got a son together, but she has other kids too. He is a truck driver. So now he can't he always gone. So now that he there, she like, get this nigga out of here, getting no nerves. So I'm like, y'all really getting to know each other.
That's what it is.
Like y'all really getting to know each other.
Yeah. And like it's just crazy. Like not only like you said, not only the relationships though, like kids.
Right.
Kids that's in the house with these parents that got problems, real issues.
Somebody said something.
Dave again, problem. It's a Dave.
Dave, you about to get us canceled, Dave.
We about to get us canceled on our day off.
Oh Lord, Tamika got your baby on the show.
Who said that?
Who said that? Oh, just say Facebook comment.
Okay.
Which one?
There's only one here.
So you tune in like you regularly tune in on the show?
Yes. No. You gotta go through the whole, but you can do the regular jump. Yeah. No, you gotta download the app. I don't want no trouble, man.
We supposed to have questions, topics.
No, we this is raw uncut. We give it to you raw uncut. Okay. Ain't no questions.
We're just getting started.
Yeah. It's that's
Well,
what
I'll kick it off. What made you tell us a little bit about how you grew up? Let the people know a little something about you.
Wow. Mother threw me in the dumpster when she found us saying no.
Boy.
So it's kind of like, all right, I had uncles. Like with the way we grew up in a household where we was like Mexicans. It was a lot of us. It was a lot. And then by us looking how we look, like, cause we look mixed.
Yeah.
People would be like, yo, they is the dirty Mexicans.
Oh shit.
Like, that's what they is. Like, I actually know a guy that I dated that knew my mother when she was younger.
Oh, dang.
He's not.
Wait a minute.
Old.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Right.
but we're not that.
Oh, right.
So
Yeah.
he was like, yo, I know your mother. Like, I know y'all from Char Hill. I remember y'all, whatever. I'm like, yo, he was ratchet.
Pause. We not from Char Hill. We just need to live out Char Hill for a while.
I am from Char Hill.
Public housing.
Why y'all disown Cherry?
Yeah,
I got it.
All right,
That's where
I was. Yeah,
because that's where he was born. That's where he was born.
You jump on the porch. That's where you from. That's where you got that claim from.
So it was kind of like I was the soft one, but nobody. Well, everybody knew I was gay, but nobody knew I was gay. If that makes sense. Because I recently spoke to my brother. He was like, I did not think you were gay. I thought you was just Tyloan.
Oh.
So he didn't make you have sex with girls and stuff?
Okay.
Shout out to your brother. Hey, he did that to my cousin.
So do you want me to tell a story of that?
Tell a story. It is what it is.
All right, so it started when, like, all right, I had this girlfriend. I was really in love with this girl. Like, even still to this day, when I see her, my hands get sweaty. My face turned red. I'm not into girls at all. Like, not at all. But when I see her, it just, you know how they say you have a soulmate? I feel like she is probably my soulmate, but we just not meant to be. Yeah. So I was in love with this girl.
Yes, she used to get me into all kinds of shit. Mom, oh my God, can you get her out? She in a trap house with the boy braiding her hair. I'm like, what? She in a trap house with the boys braiding her hair.
You remember what Nunu looked like off of ATL? Mm-hmm. That's what she looked like. And then I had real long hair, so everybody was like, "Oh, that's Wayne and that's Nunu." Like, that's how it was. Like, so I was really. She was mixed. She had white parents, and I remember the first day we started going together. I went to school, went to her house, and she went to go wake her mother up. Like, wake up, fuckface. And I'm like, yo, you is in the 5th, I'm in the 6th, but you talking to your mother like that, my mother killed me.
What?
Mm-hmm. So, make a long story short, we going together. I broke up with her. Her mother came knocking on my mother's door.
Yeah, like, you know, white people do things a little bit different. Mm-hmm. The little girl was too much for him at that time. So I said, y'all can't do just school. So she must have went home and told the mother. The next thing I know, the mother at my door, she wants to talk about their relationship. I said, what? Yeah, that's what I said. I said, it's a white lady at my door. I'm like,
I'm only in like the 7th.
I'm like, look, she's like, I just want to know, did you tell on the Sarah? Yeah, and you at my door about it. I don't get in there fast. Like, it ain't no fair. That's it. Like, she was distraught. I was like, okay.
So then I'm hitting 8th grade. So we going to the 8th grade parties. We seeing the 9th grade girls.
Right.
So how it happened was, you know how around the way everybody call each other cousins. Like, that's my cousin. That's this. That's that. So my brother had some younger niggas under him that was like the Lord niggas. We get them to do what we want them to do. But one of his friends used to go with this girl, and they broke up. And she was like, "Ain't you such and such cousin?" And I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "I want to go with you."
Oh, dang.
She went to Catholic schools, so she had a little Catholic dress on and all that. My brother on the box out back with his homeboys.
Yeah.
She get to walk around.
Yeah.
So he like, how long ain't that your girlfriend? I'm like, yeah. He like, well, mommy not here. I'm like, okay.
Right.
Go upstairs and do it to her. I was like, what?
Yo.
So I'm nervous. I don't know what to do. I got my homeboys at the door telling me my mother coming. I got my other best friend I got him on the phone. Rest in peace. But I got him on the phone. I'm like, yo, I'm about to do it to Shay. He like, you lying. Put her on the phone.
Yo.
I put her on the phone. Right. I put her on the phone. I go downstairs. I come back upstairs. She's sitting on my bed with no clothes on.
Oh.
My heart just gets beating. It's dropping. I don't know what's going on. I'm
Can
scared.
I time out your story just right quick? And I promise I won't be long. That is such a luxury.
No.
I like y'all didn't have to work hard at all. You listen, I was naive in my shit. Like there's a lot of females like, yeah, you was real naive. I was throwing it, but you weren't touching the shit. But it was signals in my day. You feel me? It wasn't like y'all we won.
But not to me.
I feel what you said. You was green on that time. During that time, I came up, man, what? I ain't gonna lie. Go finish the story, because I'm gonna go with mine. That's you.
I'm like, no, that ain't even a twist. But I go upstairs. We did it. Came back outside looking at this. I didn't do anything. She just pushed me on the bed and did everything. And
So she done did this.
shout out to her.
Listen, my brother homeboy
hit her
and got her pregnant with twins. Her mother, mind you, I'm in the 8th. She's in the 9th. He in the 9th. He got her pregnant with twins. Her mother made her have abortion.
Okay.
Cool. They break up. We go together. We done did it. So now I got a group of homeboys, like 9 of us. I'm the first one to lose my virginity out of all of them. And y'all, I'm getting teased by my brother. And they're like, you too soft and all this and all that. So they're like, you ain't really doing it to her. I'm like, y'all skipping school tomorrow? We skip school, go over her house. All of them at the bottom of the steps. I'm at the top of the steps with her just smashing.
Oh, damn.
So then it got to the point where she just found this out.
Now this people, I'm just finding out as this grown ass woman right here. All this time I did not know that.
Probably like 2 years ago. So this was spring break when all this was happening. So it was like in the beginning of spring break. We still was in school, but now it's like the last day.
Okay.
I used to dance groups, whatever. The boy she lost her virginity to, I wind up losing my virginity to.
Yeah, that's what's going on with the millenniums.
So
damn,
every day it's like every day before school, me and her doing it. Every day after school, me and him doing it. And then one day she was just like, but all right, so he kissed me, I pushed him off me, he kissed me again, I liked it. I was out, supposed to be in the house at 7 o'clock. I ain't get in the house till 11. I was punished for like 2 weeks. I didn't get to see him. I didn't get to see her. I didn't know what was going on. I was going crazy. Then I finally seen her, and she was like, I gotta tell you something. I'm only in the 8th now. Now we go back to school. I'm like, what's up? She like, I ain't coming my period. I'm like, oh, come on, so we can go get it. Listen, I ain't taking health class. I ain't know what I know. I know. She was like, I'm pregnant. I was like, Lord, my mother gonna kill me. I'm not getting nothing for Christmas. But I remember me saying that. I told my grandmother. No, I can that was the first thing that came to my mind. Like, Christmas, I'm not getting nothing for Christmas.
Because you know. Yeah, how I find out.
Yeah.
2 years ago, Father's Day. 2 years ago, Father's Day. This Negro saying, you ain't tell me happy Father's Day. What?
I forgot she ain't know.
I never even knew. He was like, I was like, what? And he told me, and I was just like, motherfucker.
But this was
you was somebody's whole baby father.
But so I played too much, and we wound up fighting outside, pushing down the hill. She said she had blood in her drawers when I guess she miscarried. I don't know if she was really pregnant. I don't know if she really I don't know. But I know I ain't trying to say it like that, but that was a blessing in disguise. Listen, I would have been dead.
Yeah, right. You would have.
So then we moved in the city. I was already doing stuff with guys, but
how was the transition from the city to the county, from the county to the city?
Well, living in the city and still going to school in the county, it was different. So it's like, all right, I ain't really y'all city people. I don't bang with that. When the school out, I'm going back in the county on the bus. And then when it's time to go in the house, I'm coming back. So it kind of was like that. And once she got us switched to city schools, that's when everything changed, like everything. So I remember this guy hit me up that I knew when I was younger, and he was like, remember that boy from such and such? And I feel like he liked you. And I was like, yeah, what about it? He was like, put me deep with him. I was like, I don't even talk to him no more, and I don't think he's gay. He was like, well, if you don't put me deep with him by like 11 o'clock tonight, I'm going to expose you. And
So this is how I find out.
Oh,
that,
damn.
Yeah.
This is getting interesting.
I got a question for you. Okay, go ahead. I want to know how he not gay if you was already talking to him.
Okay, listen. So if you see pictures of me when I was younger, I didn't look like a boy. I looked like a little girl. I had real long. That's what he said.
Listen, look. Check this out, bro. Like, I'm gonna tell you what I'm not. I'm not homophobic,
Right.
But what I can feel between you a realist. Like,
Right.
You don't.
Right.
You bring people.
Yeah, that's
exactly
right.
That's what I get. Front
Yeah,
right there.
right.
You feel me? I ain't want. I'm gonna do all this freaking for it.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Right.
Yeah. So, like, with that being said, if a man do any type of sexual or any type of activity with another man, whether if it's I wanted to see about it was
Right.
or wasn't.
Right.
No, that's what it was.
What it was.
And I know y'all have your own.
No, not because I listen. I agree with you on certain parts of that, but then I don't.
Right.
Because I had sex with a girl.
Right.
So did that make me straight?
No.
Why?
Because you
Cross the tracks.
when you experience when you experience the sexual or whatever y'all did with a man, that's what you wanted.
You was more.
And that's what you chose.
Right.
It wasn't you acting like you confused or.
But see, I think I was at one point in time because of the way I was raised. They like, don't do this. You can't do this.
And I feel exactly what you're saying with that. But inside of that, that's a moment of confusion. Once you came to the clarity of this where I am and this me, y'all gotta accept me as me. That's what it was.
I already knew.
It's different to me when you're a male, and if that's what you want, go for that, bro. I'm not going to get you up less and nothing like that. Like we just don't the same sexual. We just don't have the same sexual preferences. There's nothing wrong with that with me. You feel me? I just don't like the guys that and like you can't say a name because they'll go off and kill everybody. It's I'm just saying like it's the like guys out here like definitely in this city like man.
This is my biggest thing about it though. I feel like the one thing what I think personally, I think that, and I could be wrong, but I think that nobody is born a sexual way. You're going off of what you're told. You feel me? Like when you're a baby or you like 8, you don't know.
That's not right.
I've
been saying it. Thank you.
No, but I'm different. But I'm saying like as far as like when you got some guys that's very masculine and nobody could tell, and they're openly gay, but you still cannot tell. I feel like when you was 8, nobody said, well, nowadays, but when you was 8 back in the day, it's like these titties, you're supposed to like these titties, and that's what you're supposed to like.
I disagree with one thing you said as far as the being born. It's a family. I have a family member. When he was about 3,
I know with him. Let me tell you, I knew it with him when in elementary school. When it was time to take school pictures, I said, Tylon, when you go to school and they give you a prop, take the football. This nigga comes home with pictures with the little kitty cat. Like, who told him to take that fucking kitty cat?
I remember they told me your mother didn't pay for the football.
I paid for the football.
That's what I remember.
Mom, you ain't taking the football. Shit.
That's
what I improvise.
So you like, give me that kitty cat right there.
So they was like, this free. This is what you can get. So and it made dope pics.
It was cute. I'm just saying, like, so all right, let me ask you this. What would you say?
I don't want to cross and get you.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I want to finish the story. Yeah, because I want to go piggyback on what y'all was saying about when you're a child, because I definitely believe what both of y'all was saying. I don't think either one of y'all was wrong. It's personally as a personal experience. I know for a fact, as a child, if like what you were saying, like if something is presented to you, it's going to ignite something in you. Right? It's definitely going to ignite something in you. Like it's like, and Now, like you said, if you do develop a sense of as a child and it's sick as a child, like you like, am I wrong?
Right.
Like or like. What am I doing is wrong. Like
I used to
you
pray
know
every
it's
time
wrong.
after
You
I
feel
did
me?
Mhm.
And like man, it's like that type of stuff to me is deep. But when I like my thing is like you said, you had your level of confusion. All right, I'm talking to those guys that got wiles out there. Like, all right, get rid of your level of confusion,
And
bro.
Yeah.
Because
Right.
you know, and let me tell you another thing.
somebody
too.
Right.
Examining
This
shit out here.
this is what people kind of fail to realize, and I could be wrong on the studies, but people tend to think that because you're a gay guy, you have HIV or you have AIDS, or you have this, or you have that.
Right.
From what I was told, I could be told wrong. I have to do my research. They say black women has it more
yeah,
than
because they're married to these guys. They're sticking around.
But listen, my thing is like I'm not even talking about the because that is a thing in the spectrum that is something to talk about.
Right.
But my thing is somebody's life period.
Yeah.
Like somebody's somebody's time, somebody's
Everything.
investment, somebody you feel what I'm saying? Like and then you got the person on the other side investing time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
so you hurt in both parties.
Yeah,
All
like,
that
like,
it's a whole selfish
and
situation.
then you end up in like
Either to kill yourself or kill. Right.
This is my thing with that. I feel like because I know like some people are curious, and I think by you being curious, that doesn't make you a certain type of way. That doesn't make you because if you got 3 doors, you're gonna be curious which is behind every door. Not saying that everybody is like that, but some people is curious, and you have to go. I was curious. I wanted to see what this was like, what was that was like. But the way that I was raised is not so much my father because he acted how he acted, but my mother. It was more so like, listen, when you live this type of lifestyle as a gay man, you kind of can't play both sides, even though it's different from a man and a woman. Like a woman can be bisexual, it's okay. If a man be bisexual, it's a problem. They automatically think he's gay. But you kind of can't do that because it's not like you're playing with 2 men. You're playing with a female and her feelings, and then you're also playing with a male and his feelings.
Right.
But in the same sense, people is polyamorous. So it's like I think that it's you being greedy. But one thing I do know is you not about to. You said this raw and this uncut and this and this and this. That. Okay, you oral sex. You're getting oral from a guy. You probably was curious. Cool. I don't care if you like a male or female, a trans man, LGBTQ plus whatever. If you're a man and you letting somebody toss your salad, to me, I just think that men should not get.
Okay, toss the salad or something inserted. It's 2 different things.
No, I'm talking about. I think that even though they say a male G-spot is in his
it's
ass,
possible. It's possible.
I think as if I was a straight male, I'm
not even there.
Not even just as a straight male. Listen, as a gay male, I do not play that. Like, don't play me. Like, you better lay low.
You better lay low.
I just feel like there's certain things that, and I think when people, because I've had people that I worked with that actually told me that you chose this lifestyle. I was like, you honestly think that I would have chose to be a black gay male? Right, like I'm hated by
like some of the stuff that's happened to you. Just other people saying
like
stuff.
I've been gay bashed just because I was gay. I've got banked by multiple people because I was banked because I was gay. I got stabbed. I broke my knee. Like all because I was gay. You feel me? Why would I choose that lifestyle knowing that if I go into a job interview, I'm already a black man. If I go to a job interview and it's this white man in here, he's probably going to get this job before I get it. Right. Now that I'm black and gay, it's like I got the white people against me and then I have the straight people against me. But when something happens to your son and you want everybody to riot for you, you're like, oh yeah, come on, bring the gays. Everybody can come. But when something happens to the gays, you like, well, that's what you get for being gay. So it's like I'm hated by everybody, like every group. Why would I choose that? If I had the choice to be a straight man, why would I make my life harder than what it has to be?
Already just being a black man.
But I'm not the type of person that I'm not a Victoria's Secret. You feel me? Like I was in the closet before, so I thought I'm not going back there. But some people, like I've had a best friend who was my best friend for years. Like I've seen this boy naked. He's seen me naked. He done stuff that was so embarrassing to him that if anybody else knew, they'd be like, but we've never done anything. We've never, like none of that. Once I came out, my mother was calling him her son. His mother was calling me her son. Like we was like yin and yang. When I came out, he just stopped talking to me completely. Like, just stopped talking to me. Like, I seen him in the mall like 2 years after I came out, and it was Father's Day. And I wanted to say like Happy Father's Day to him or whatever. He walked straight past me like he ain't know me. A year after that, he got killed.
Oh, dang. Oh.
So it did hurt me deep down the inside. People be like, "Wow, if you live in this type of way, why not just come out?" Like, yeah, everybody can say they'll accept it, but they won't. It'll be a different story once it happens.
Just like, because he also had a friend that his mother basically put him out because he was 15 years old, just kicked him out. No money, no clothes, no nothing. Get the fuck out my house. Just like that. Her own blood.
We took him in.
And I told him, he came to the house doing the most. I said, look, all that little shorts and all this. If you was my daughter, if you was a female, you would not walk around my house with no short ass shorts on. So you're not gonna walk around my house with no short ass shorts on. Right. That simple, and that's what it was. That was my only thing. Like at the end of the day, just and go to school. You're a man. At the end of the day,
that's where I feel like me and her kind of disagree, because I feel like on the outside when y'all looking in, y'all just look like, oh, gay. Like y'all don't know that it's different types of gays. Y'all don't know that it's different versions, different stats.
Listen, I didn't know that. You heard me say, you feel me? Like, cause I know it's a whole nother world. Right. You know, it's a lifestyle. It's a lifestyle.
It's a whole nother world.
And not saying it's you know, the bash or anything, but it's like when I speak on it, I speak on it to like
the realness of it.
Even like to what I know and to gain more knowledge of how they think. Yeah, because I don't want because I'm a masculine straight man. Like right. But yet if you're a gay guy, be yourself, man. Right. I'm not like just don't come at me with none of that. We can have every other conversation.
Guys that's cool like that. Right. But some guys, they just it's sad, but they automatically will think that like this is how they look at it. And I've had straight friends that be like, yo, like I've actually met guys and they knew I was gay and they considered like if anything was to pop off, I can call them and they wouldn't. Like whatever. Like, what's up?
Listen, I got a gay homeboy right now. We get to fighting. He one in my top 10. Like right where he wanna come to go. Like it ain't gonna be like, yeah, you boy, yeah, I'm going him. Right. Fight no more. Your wife like this. Right. Why put your get going? I mean, it's about you. You over here looking crazy. That's real tough, but it's like I feel what he's saying. Like,
so it's kind of like, but then you also gotta think like that do something to people mentally. Like for me to be openly with it and I still do have the friends that I do and still have the family members that I have and stuff like that. That speaks a lot. Like, and some people think that, well, it's been proven. Like when you do come out though, you lose so much. Like, and it's like, it hurt me, even though people should be like, well, that's not your real friend anyway. But still, we were friends. Like, it hurt. So some people feel like they can't come out. But the problem that I had with, I don't care what you do. I don't care like green eggs and ham. I don't care. What you do is none of my business. But what I don't like I've had a guy come to was fixing my car and was like, yeah, so you know, I messed around and I did it. And I'm like, oh, okay. And he asking me stuff and like I guess he's trying to flirt. So he was like, yeah, because I just threw my homeboy a party. And his wife was like, can we throw it at your house? I'm like, yeah. My homeboy getting drunk and trying to fill off on me. I'm like, listen, you know, we don't do this when we do this when it's us. You're white. That's what I asked him. I said, this is what I said. So he like, so he like, I'm looking at him now like, wait. So he asked me like, oh, so do you have raw sex? Like, did you into the raw? I'm like, no, listen, I don't do none of that. I ain't with none of that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I got to be this. Like, I can't handle like, what are you talking about, bro?
Yeah, like. Right. I was like, I ain't with none of that. So he like, oh, well, he was like, I only have sex with married guys, and we only have raw sex because and this was, mind you, this guy was probably like 54. This is
So
the
he
dumbest thing I ever heard in my
So
life.
he just know his.
You just know that.
your preference.
Yeah.
That's your thing.
And he just
Not even
negative.
that, but this
Yeah.
is what I asked him because when I first came out, my mother, even though it's wrong, but when I tell gay people about this, they be like, "Yo, that is really a smart way of thinking about it." By her being in the medical field, when I came out, my mother was like, "Listen, if he live on Park Heights, he got AIDS. If he drive a red car, he got AIDS.
Oh,
If he
shit.
got a dog named Chi Chi, he got AIDS. If his grandmother and grandfather still living, he got AIDS. Like that's just what it was.
Right.
Everybody as got AIDS.
Right.
Period. So you know to always ramp up. So when he said that to me, he like, I only deal with married guys because I trust them because they only dealing with their wife. Okay, how many? When you people, it's deeper. When you are having sex with a person, you're taking their bodies.
Energy.
So you taking your bodies plus his body,
Plus her body.
and you think that she don't know that he's gay.
Yes,
the whole
but
time
she knows.
She's probably cheating on him too.
Right.
And you think you're the only guy that he's messing with?
Yeah.
That's what I'm about to say. You thinking you done got something? You I'm
It's
just
surprising.
Right.
Nah, you done got something all around town.
He already doing it.
He all around town.
So then he gonna say, "Well, I'm 56 years old. I ain't catching nothing yet." Yeah, but when the last time you got tested?
Right. And see, that's
Back in '87.
That's what I was talking about.
You ever think about writing a book? I'm a writer. And I'm gonna need you to finish that story because I'm
All right, wait.
don't sue me. That's all I'm gonna tell you because it's gonna be in there. It might be Tommy and whoever, but
What
it's
was
coming.
All right, the last part. What was the last part?
The baby.
You say
All right.
right.
So she
Big
got
fuck.
pregnant. He had her pregnant.
That's a book right there.
The way I look at it now, because the way the world is, we should have just had a threesome. Because it's like
Y'all there?
Y'all really having one.
Yeah, y'all
having
right.
one.
Right.
this kind of made me in the mindset that I am now. Like people think like, oh, you're gay, you're not having kids. So what I want to do is get married, and we get a surrogate, and I get her pregnant, and then you get her pregnant, and then she has both of our kids. Where so they do have the same mother, and they are brothers and sisters. They just got two fathers raising them. But not even that, because listen, when I get married, when we get a divorce, I want to be like, listen, y'all, come pick your kids. Period. They are your kids.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's thinking of it.
You ever thought about writing a book? I'm dead serious.
I'll be honest with you. The only reason I ain't think about writing a book is because I don't like books that don't got pictures in. I can't do it.
Yo, listen.
and now.
I have audio, but
Let me tell you this. I don't know their social status or whatever. I don't know how popular it is. But I know when I see him, I'm like, oh, that nigga was working. That nigga been working. That nigga on Ellen, that nigga been working.
Right.
That nigga been working.
Yeah.
Nigga, you need to start working, nigga. You can get yourself somewhere, nigga. Real talk.
I don't know. Like, I be feeling like
I don't think he really get it because it's just him. It's naturally him.
Right.
So he don't really get that it's a talent
it's
because that's his normal self all the time.
talented when I hear it from y'all. You feel me? Like y'all be like, oh, I think you should do this, or I think this would be popular, I think this and that. I have a whole social platform. My Instagram got deleted at 5K. This was like 2 years ago. I only got like 400 and something friends. Right. So it breaks you down, and then it'll be like when I'm on social media, where as though like I got 2 Facebooks. So I can see like this person, I'm not really, even though I'm in the gay lifestyle, I'm not really in the gay community. Like I don't really have gay friends. I don't really, other than like Pride and maybe a party here and there, I'm not really that type of gay guy. I'm more of the, you gotta get a job. You gotta do this. You gotta do that. Drugs is a no. You might drink how you drink, but it's hard for you to get me to smoke weed. You feel me? So it's like, I'll be on Facebook and I see like this nigga that do coke and look like a ghost. And he getting 9,000 and something likes.
Yeah.
But I can post a picture with the light ring and got it up, set all up.
Looking all professional.
Looking professional.
I get 4 likes.
Yeah.
And one of them is the cat lady Gertrude. That's how I like that. Like, it just make you be like, and then in Baltimore, I feel like it's not the place to do it. Like, it's not, because in Baltimore, it's like crabs in a bucket. Nobody is supportive.
That he's saying, because this is exactly why I can't take advantage of social media.
You can't.
That
It make me want to just cut it off.
Reasons right there.
It's like you gotta. What I've learned in my life of social stuff, like social media and things, You have to really, you have to know somebody who got money. You have to have money, or you really have to have something really fucked up done to you. Like it gotta be something bad.
Like, he just now took me to school.
Like I'm just saying, like
no, he just
how
took
many
me.
people?
Listen, y'all, you take us to school. How to get our show the way.
How many times did it make social media, and you be like, yo, I blessed Soulja Blade. Like we didn't know that something fucked up happened to her, and she blew up. Like Trayvon Martin. Like nobody really knew who he was, and he probably was getting 3 likes.
Right.
But then something happened and he blew up. Like something really had to happen to you. Like you have to do something scandalous or you.
Listen, I was about to get to 1,000 followers on my other page, right? And listen what he said. He said he was at 5K.
Right.
I was about to be happy to be at 1,000. Right? This at 1,000.
Right.
Why? Somebody hacked my shit.
That's how it goes.
That's
That's how it goes. That's how it goes.
This y'all seen that was at the height of my shit. Yes, sir.
Right.
What's going on, my
When you send me another group, I'm like, it's catfish because why is you sending me another thing?
Yo, I'm talking about it choked my spurs.
Yeah,
man.
And it's sad that this
You
is
was fucked up in a minute, like walking around the house like, Mom. He was like, Mom, did you call that thing? Had my thing reported.
because
I was
listen,
like,
she
no,
likes to report my stuff.
because it be porn
It does not be
to me
porn.
when I see it. So I'm telling Tom and everybody else,
Right.
this little boy got news. Get him.
It don't even
Right.
be that. It'll be something
Get
like
him.
it'll be
In
like,
my room, in my kitchen,
Oh shit.
doing dumb shit.
it'll be like Comcast on demand soft porn.
No, I don't care. It's
Like that's how it's not bad. It's she thinking.
well, I report it, but I didn't get his page.
But that plays a part of that. All they looking at all these reports like,
Right. Yeah.
yeah, come on, let's do that. And I just went to go log on one day, and it was like, this is not you. This is not your name. You don't own this name. This is not your Instagram.
All your pictures,
Everything was gone. It was like 00000. I couldn't even log in. And I remember like meeting this, like I knew this girl, and I was like, girl, you sitting up there posting these pictures, you only get 3 likes. I could post a picture of a strawberry and get 200 and something likes. Yeah, nah. So it's like social media shouldn't have that
Much power.
but it does.
It does.
That shit is real.
That's
man.
what I was listen. That's what I was just recently mad about, right? Because I was like, I thought I harnessed it in my own way. I was like, they don't got no power over me. Yeah. I was like, I finally found
The
a way to get myself over here and not feel no type of way.
Right.
Like this is dead on the jump.
Right.
And everybody like, yeah, so I'm coming in.
Right.
Every day. Good book of dead. Yo, bro, it hurt me, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I went to go on there. Like you said, I'm past.
They could send it to the
Emails.
emails.
Yeah. So, you know, I make this email like y'all start to tell that.
Right.
Come on now.
Right.
it's the same damn email.
Like I done been through 3 breakups, 2 dogs, a move from the mother house to the father house, back to the mother house. Like I done been through so much on. Like I built that. I built it.
Yeah.
Now it's like it just don't. So it make me feel like when I get around people, they be like, "Yo, you should be a comedian, or you should be this, or you should be that." And when I look at me, I'm not a comedian because when I try to be a comedian, it's like corny.
Like when you do it just doing naturally.
I met this guy and I told him, I was like, did it hurt? And he was like, did what hurt? And I was like, when you fell from heaven. And he was like, yo, you is so corny, but it's funny because people don't do that no more.
Right.
Like they don't do that no more. Like he was like, yo, I have never seen that.
Oh shit.
Not your generation.
Right.
I'm like, you want to hear a joke about a pizza? He like, yeah, tell me. I'm like, I can't because it's too cheesy. And he like, yo, you're a clown. But it's funny.
That's what you trying. But when you got
it's not that I'm not trying. It's just it happens. But if it's not getting me nowhere on my platform, I'm just like, yeah, let me just go ahead and
Somebody shows to hate it.
Right.
It's like you can't. I just feel like maybe it's Baltimore. Like you can't.
It is. It is.
It's because you do something. Everybody gonna jump on, or my personal what I think is anybody that pops get popped.
Mhm.
They don't want to see you. Like they don't.
Mhm.
Like so, the first check that you get, go.
Right.
Period.
And not only that, like I also feel like with people like us, like we always just like we not because we don't look for the spotlight. Because we always felt like we are the spotlight.
Right.
It's not no. It's on some super confident shit.
Right.
It's on some like that's how you supposed to be as a big.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So when people see that, they like, oh no, he get it, he gonna he gonna be gone. He ain't coming back.
Mhm.
So once you start up, and anytime they can see like, well, I'm jamming this in here to fuck your little engine.
Yeah.
Like yeah, they go
It's
like
like they
I'm gonna do
a
it.
magnifying glass.
Mhm.
They know, like people know. I don't do the social media thing. Like, I don't even know how to do certain stuff on it still. I be so mad. You feel me? So they know, like, man, these niggas they don't know nothing. Like, they hack this food. They talking about yeah, sir. Ain't no yeah, sir, nigga. This shit did. Delete, nigga. Whole spirit did. I'm like, I done came with about 3 yes sir since the year started. Like, yeah, like I'm like, this shit.
And then when I look at like other comedians, to other people, like they are really funny. Like you cannot be around me and not laugh, even if it's just for 5 minutes. You're going to laugh. But when I see like to me, Kevin Hart is not funny. I don't see it.
Yeah.
To me, he is not.
I feel
funny.
the same way.
I can agree.
I feel like funny is when you can channel different stuff. I feel like the thing about comedy now is, oh, you get on social platform, you got on a wig and
Right.
No, it's really not. If that's what y'all like is comedy, have it. My comedy is when you can really channel some you can change it to a whole different person.
Yeah.
It's like theater and comedy. Like you had Martin that was playing Shanae.
Right.
You feel me? Like, whoa. Like it that's comedy to me. Like Medea, that's comedy to me. Even not even so much as Medea, because she's funny, but Hattie, like the little old lady that do her little hands like go. Just hilarious. I think that she is funny in person, but I don't think that her, and it's not because, and I'm saying it's like I'm contradicting myself, like you from Baltimore, whatever. But I feel like she started mimicking Kevin Hart. Like when she came out, she was doing the Kevin Hart. Have your own funny and run with it. Either they gonna like it or they ain't. But if they not, trust, there's gonna be some other people out there that do.
And I think with her, my personal opinion is, because I've seen a couple of her shows, she's more funnier to me on the phone.
Yeah, me too.
Than in live.
Right.
Yeah, she's like hilarious on the phone.
On the joint.
But like in stand up, I don't. Yeah, it's kind of different.
I think on her stand up, my thing is if you go to a comedy show, you want to be like, when y'all get the call, you want to be like, no, you remember that nigga said this?
That's right. Yeah, you still be laughing.
But when we left her comedy show, the only thing that I can remember is when she was like, cause y'all niggas out there, everybody in here got somebody who had a celeb. It's you
had one. Yeah, cause you had one.
So that was funny to me. I remember that. Like, but it shouldn't be just no one thing. If you're a comedian, do it. I feel like in life, in anything that you do, if you're not gonna be 100% real with it and yourself, like you trying to copy off the next person, you're gonna fly. You're gonna fly. It's not for you. Anything that you do in life with anything, and that's just the way that I was told. Anything. It don't matter if you trying to open up a craft spot, or if you trying to do a report, or if you're not gonna do your best at it, don't do it.
If you're gonna do it behind the fact that somebody else is doing
it.
Right.
Or trying to do it like
I'm not talking about inspiration. I'm talking about straight up
copying. It's a difference.
Copying off the me.
Really copy the paste.
Yeah, like it's like get the copycat syndrome. Because if the people that's inspired, they tell you, this person inspired me. They pay how this. Why are you doing this? Oh, this person inspired me. I saw this person do this, so I came out and I did what was in my heart, and I did like this.
Right. That's inspired.
That's inspired.
And I also feel like sometimes stuff just really, it happens. Like it just comes to you. Like I did this. I'm not gonna say my ideas because y'all right, y'all there trying to steal. But I was it was a part of my life where I was really, 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 really into fashion. Like really into fashion. And I remember one day, like I just came in, I was bored, and I made my sister a shirt out of jeans, like out of pants. And I didn't think it was gonna really go. Yo, that next summer, everybody, I made at least like $200. Like, yo, can you make this for me? Can you make this? I didn't think that it was gonna take off.
Right.
Like everybody was like, you should do that this summer. That was last season. We can't do it if we had a summer. Right. Sometimes it really just come to you like it.
I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
I have a problem with doing too much of everything. And the way I'm at the point now, I'm trying to get this straight, then I can move on to that.
Right.
Because, like you said, like, I'm a big fashion person too. Like, huge. Some people don't even know. You can tell if you into fashion when you look at me.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, them shoes, them
like,
standards right there.
You just don't come out the house. It takes them like 2 hours. Like if I put my outfit yesterday, I'm happy. Like real talk. Like because it's a stress thing. Like it's real stuff with me.
I gonna be a mess.
Because each day you gotta do better than the day before.
Why is it really messy like this? It's not that it was messy. I had to find something to wear.
My thing is feeling, and then at the feeling is fashion correct. So I play in between those, and I have to be fashionably correct at all times.
But I feel like being fashionably correct is what it's expected.
Knew what I was doing.
But
that was I was always doing all my life. Like, okay, everybody got that kind of
I'm going
to the left. You see the ones you really want, I'm getting, give me those.
And then you get so many compliments.
Yo, I was going to get those.
Yeah, but you didn't. I was going look right. Yeah, but you you got them Gucci, but you want to all these women looking at these. You can go ahead. What store do you looking like? My these was like $30.
Y'all out here spending. I'm not into. Granted, if you want to buy me a Gucci bag, buy me a Gucci bag. When I buy me a Gucci bag, no, I can have 8,000 other bags with that Gucci money.
Right.
And they still want, like, my mother bought me these, what was they? Jeremy Scott mixed with Adidas. And they is gorilla shoes.
Yeah,
the gorilla.
Right.
And he got
the ones with the wings.
And you can put
still got them?
Yeah, he still got them.
You know, I pull them out every once a year.
Yeah, you gotta throw them on.
When I pull them out, they be like,
still the same effect.
Yeah.
Is it a head on them? Is they teddy bears? Is they slippers? No, these are tennis.
Jeremy Scott. I got some denim.
But when I see them, I ain't like
them. You gotta be different.
When my mother bought me them, I hate them. I hated them.
He was so young. He didn't get it. He didn't get it.
I was into, like, you know how you got people that's into Jordans. Or my thing was dopes, Vans, and moccasins. And Toms. Come on, but I'm like, well, what is? I'm not wearing that. But once I got into it, and I was like, oh,
that's what they were.
But they look like Adidas t-shirt on.
Listen, I keep them. Yeah,
he just won the other day.
If you want to sell them, you want to get some good money.
He just won the other day.
The reason that made me really like them, like, no lie, I seen this guy down in the harbor with his daughter. He had on the pink Care Bear ones.
Yeah.
His daughter had them on too.
That
is dope. I like, all right, I
you like them. My mother knew what she doing a little bit.
I've always been a sneakerhead, so definitely sneakers. And I'm a shoe guy too. Like, period. Now, when it comes to design, if I really want it, if it's really appealing to me, I'll buy it. Business though, I think, because I like my little brother told me, he was like, bro, you know you was wearing designer before
they
He like, yo, you know, like he like, bro, you really was wearing 17, like you really calm, like all that. You really had to let me know, like, because I was scratching my head and I'm like, man, I thought my outfit was right. You see him with a Gucci, he just got on the Gucci shirt and he got Chanel tennis on. Right. He got on Chanel tennis. I respect you. If you ain't got Chanel tennis on, the one that go with the shoes. You ain't got the white jeans on. Man, y'all get that 500 likes, man.
Right. Oh, but you out here starting.
You don't see me, but I'm matching my shit too.
My thing came from, like, my grandmother, like, listen. And this go to, like,
shout out to Mama Brogdon.
Shout out to Mama P.
My childhood with her kind of really she played a part of it. Not so much as her fashion, but she would be the type of person that back in the day, this was hitting. Like, she'd be like, all right, we going out to the club tonight. I got to throw on my blue wig. Then I got to throw on my blue shirt. Then I got to throw on the blue shoes. But these blue earrings ain't this blue. So I got to make sure this blue. Then she told me that I would never forget that. She was like, every time you get dressed, before you leave out the house, take one thing off.
Huh?
I was like, why is that? She was like, because you don't want to be doing too much.
Cause she was always doing too much.
All right.
Cause she was always doing too much.
Okay, mama. So that played like a big part in it. And I was never the one that was creative. Like, I feel like when they see, it's so weird because my best friend say this all the time. She be like, "You're a waste of a gay." And I was like, "Well,
Hey, I never heard that before.
I said, "Well, what do you mean?" She said, "You don't know how to do that. You don't know how to do makeup. You don't know how to cook. Why? What do you think? You's a waste of a gay." And I'm like, "Yeah, you just." I never knew that I was. I never looked at myself as a designer. I looked at myself as a stylist. I can style, like I can go in your closet and put something together.
Right.
But once I started ripping and being, I was scissor hands, and if I get an idea in my head, I'll try it, and I'll give it to her to try it, and I'll be like, "You, I like it. I ain't really feeling it." But like my first jean jacket, it was her first jean.
It was my jean
I took
jacket.
it. That was it for me. That's when I knew, like, and I made that jean jacket and let my, what she is, a homegirl? Let my homegirl, when she was a homeboy, she left it on the subway. I was calling that subway for like a whole 2 months straight. Like, did y'all find it? Did y'all find it? They're like, look, it's gone.
You made me feel like how I felt when I started my short thing, my jeans short thing. I think I was doing that in the house one day. It had started because my brother, it was during the time he was just ripping and running in the streets. And one day he came, we were living on York Road. One day he come in the house, he hired the motherfucker to eat pills. He got these little ass roll cop glasses. So man, ass in the bed, and my wife now that I got that man about to get married. We landed in the bed, so we chilling, right? That's when we first hooked back up. So he coming in, he like, bro, what's up? I'm asleep, I'm waiting. He like, bro, what's up with you? He like, he like, what's up, bro? So you know when you stand at the bottom of somebody's bed, you only can see their knees and up. Right. But it's looking funny. You remember, like it's looking loose. Like I'm like, they jeans, why are looking so like sway? Yeah, like right there, like. So I'm like, bro, first of all, you tell me this motherfucker call me dummy. I ain't even like this new dummy just like can't right. You know me? First of all, I ain't no dummy. Right. That's you my bro. I ain't saying like dummy. Right. I don't care how you say it. Don't call me dumb.
It's only one way that dummy means.
So, you already know me and how I am. So like, you know, get that shit. All right, let's talk about it. Right. But, oh, you know, boy, I'm like, yeah, you been doing something, motherfucking little ass glasses, now. So boom, so now you know, you ready to talk to your bro, so you get up. So I get up. I said, yo, what the fuck you got on? Yo, I ain't gonna lie, I just got locked up like this. It was hot. I just sliced him right here. I'm cracking on him, right? But that's lo and behold, a year and a half later,
that's everybody
cutting the jeans. Everybody. Remember, everybody was knocking on the door. Like, you make my jeans in the shorts. Listen, I ain't gonna lie. I came out with a killer. Like, it was like, and I only did it for my family, but they was going. I knew they was going places. Like my one brother, he said to this day, like, yo, if I find a nigga who stole them, he did for me. I kill him. Because I was like, I'm a like when you probably ought to when you get the designer. I'm a cautious designer. Like it was like this don't look where I got it. Yeah. Like it's like if you had a series of my shorts, like I do series. You feel me? Like if you got a pair of my shorts. You gonna tell like I'm gonna tell you like, look, I did these like this, you know. Right. You gonna look at me. You know what the heck? I see this exclusive design you gave me. You feel me? So I did that with a few pairs of shorts. Yeah, I still got a few pairs of my shorts.
Oh, okay. You had to bring them out.
I still got a few pairs of my shorts. Inside of doing it, like you said, it's like I don't know. I guess I gotta really hone in something like you too. Like, it's something you like. That's why I'm honing in on this radio thing.
Right.
Like, I've been trying to stay consistent with this. I've been doing this. What we doing 3 years.
Same
I've been doing
with
3 years. with this.
You remember me 3, been doing it 4.
Oh,
Yep, you know I'm probably 1 and 3. So
Okay.
every time I even hear that, and I even look back at the first picture of my first show, I'm like,
okay.
You
yeah,
look at your grass.
yeah,
Like,
exactly.
your work
Yeah,
is so
yeah.
good. Like your
Yeah.
first pair of jeans, shorts that you made, like mine, they was alright.
Yeah.
But once my mother like, I can't forget. I'm like, alright. So I get the cut and I get the fold, and then I'm like, but if I put some rips on this side, right? Put some rip on in the thigh on that side, then you know what? The sun up. Let's get some bleach.
Right.
Get the bleach in it, sitting it outside. Then I'm like, all right, do I want it to look like dirty rust bleach? Or put it on a fence? Put it on a fence. Or put it on a pole. Then when I,
Yo, my fault, my bad.
no, I'm just saying, like, that's
No,
what,
you can't.
because you know everybody make the J's now. It's like it was at first it was hard to do. Like, it was hard. Like you really had to know what you were doing.
Yeah, and you really gotta.
Wait for that it come out looking right.
Right.
You gotta know
People
how the
think that
fabric
they'll
is
bring
lined
you
up.
something, especially girls. They'd be like, "Oh, you make me something." Like she done did it so
Make me some
many
shorts.
times. Like, can you make me some shorts? I'm
Right,
like, all right.
expand that ass jeans.
Nah, ain't no fringe coming out of these leggings now. Come on,
shit.
like it ain't working.
Right.
It's
Don't do
not
that.
working.
It's not even jeans.
I'm just like,
Right, it don't need to be.
I'm gonna just cuff them up. No, they wasn't. They was jeggings.
Yeah.
The pocket wasn't even real pocket. Like,
Oh shit! I couldn't put that in my bag.
no. So I'm like,
Jeggings.
let me just roll them up 3 times so the fringe don't look like it was supposed to be there, but it ain't there. So let me do that. Let me do something to the little pocket in the back, make it look like something.
But you always been in my shit. Not like dressing up in my shit like that. But I mean, like in my shit. Like I remember one day I came home from work. I didn't even get the pump good. So I came to the car like this. I said,
You not behind you? All right.
I said, Tyrone, what's wrong? He was like, I was like, what's wrong? He was like, man, I was tired of looking like my father, so I cut my mustache off.
Wait. First of all, you know when a black male, not really so much white, but when black men cut their facial hair off,
It looked like a rapist.
rapists.
He looked like the rapist. So I'm cracking up. I was like,
When he just said rapist.
look,
Rapist.
That's what they look like.
Pedophilia. Like, I just had a skinny mustache. I was mad in the
Yeah.
car.
So, wait a minute. So I'm like, okay, now I'm thinking, what you use to cut it off with? He was like, oh, you know that pink razor in the back? What?
Oh.
The one I used to shave my pretty big ass with salon? Really? That's what the fuck you get from
I was
touching
so
shit
mad,
in my
walking
heart.
around with a coochie leg. I was so mad. Like I ain't want to go to school. I was trying to draw it in. From then on, I was like, yeah, leave this block.
Right.
You know?
Touch. Just bring it a little bit right here.
Signifying. And my girl signifying with shit. Yeah. Yes.
I know you mad. Really big. He's a gay man. I like the smell of coochie. So like, I didn't.
Not your mother.
No, you're right. I want it. But this is what I'm saying.
You don't have to tell me because it's not even just with girls. You got that smell when you live all day. You like this.
Yeah, exactly.
Right there. You like.
I ain't talking about with your mother, bro. I'm just saying, like, it's a double entendre with you. That's what I'm saying. It's a double entendre with you. It's a double entendre.
Like, I did so much, like, because I feel like she said shit that she got me tested for lead, but I
got me tested for lead a couple times because I was like, it gotta be something. It gotta be something. Somebody's gonna get somebody from it.
Like, I remember my
never had lead.
How old was Mocha Turner? 18? No, she returned. She was still in school. I remember my sister had this all black party, and I remember like saying, I watched The Wizard of Oz, and I remember seeing them shoes that the witch had on, that was sparkly, right? So I'm like, well, we from Baltimore. Niggas wear Timbs. What if I make my Timbs gold sparkly? And what I did?
Made them some gold sparkly junk. Okay.
I was in that party stomping all over.
Just glitter falling all over my fucking place.
I was always that type of person that was into everything. Like just into everything. And you're like, well, why is he doing that? Like I remember my first pair of jeans I cut. He was like, "What the fuck you doing?" And then when I wore them, he was like, "Look, you made me some jeans." I almost got beat for it.
Yo.
So it's like, people think that it's weird, but when you just, they say the best creations comes out of boredom. They do.
I believe that's true. That's true. I believe.
And I'm pretty sure, like,
I'm mad because I just had a goddamn another good name for a clothing line, and I forgot it. But I'm gonna get it.
Damn! Write it down.
Mine's coming
was
when I'm
earlier.
drunk in the middle of the
Earlier
night.
I had it. And my wife was like, "What's wrong, baby?" I was like, "No, I just had a good ass clothing line name." I said it to her. It's an acronym too. I got it back. I got the acronym. I got what the letters meant. Yeah. Once I remember what the letters meant, I'm gonna let y'all know. I like it now. I really like it now. I'm thinking about it. I really like it.
And I'm so weird that I come up with, like, what I just said earlier. I said something weird, and you was like,
I don't know.
It'd be weird, like, cause I feel like I had this creation back.
Oh my gosh.
I was only in like the 7th grade, and I'm watching TV, and they got this thing going across the TV, like, well, for just $1,000 down, we can get your invention.
Like if you want to make an invention, like they'll make you a patent. If you got an
That's a
idea.
little
Right.
We must be watching that at the same time. I'm gonna tell you my story.
I can tell you my invention.
Yeah, mine got told you. Go ahead.
My invention was, this way you really should do. I was gave it to you for that, but I was like, you know how girls be claiming that they all in the church and stuff, but on the weekends they be in the clubs. So what if it was a Saturday night and you had to go to work Sunday morning? I mean, go to church Sunday morning, right? And you like, oh damn, girl, we'd have been in the club too long. Now I got to make this church service. You still got on the hooker shoes, right? Mm-hmm. Oh, you just gonna lift that up and take the heel, screw it off, and put on a little church kitten here now?
Oh, dang.
That happened.
And look, we didn't have $1,000.
Dang. That was it.
Like, we ain't got it.
But it wasn't even just a church one. It was just like
all different kind of ones. Yeah.
That was it.
A stiletto, a chunky.
That was it.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to you. That was it.
At a young age.
But it's still not too late.
Or another invention. Because I had two on it. Two of my moments. One of my moments was it was an invention thing. One day we're in the car. I think we're going to somebody's funeral or something like that. Somebody just passed away. Yeah, my man Uncle Alvin. He passed away. So we on the way and everybody in the car with him. So we about to get in an accident because the person you can't
cut the funeral line.
No, you can't. The person in front of us couldn't see if cars was coming through the intersection. You know how we come to an intersection, there's cars on both sides parked, so you got inch up a little bit.
Right.
You know? So when it happened, I was like, "Dang, what if they had like a peripheral camera or a camera on the bumper, so you don't have to ease your car, and then your bumper is in front of you."
Mm-hmm. Right, you know? Right.
Showing up 2 years later, listen, like he said, once he got into the whole heel screw thing, once I got into the camera thing, now I'm like, oh shit, what about the blind side?
Yeah, right.
Now I'm in there, right? My mother telling me, we got a great idea.
That was the great idea.
Boom. We ain't had no money, no, like you said, no,
right?
Nothing. I pitched it to another person. They're like, yeah, it's a good idea, but basically, I'm a kid, so they blow it up.
Right.
So now I'm like, oh. When the peripheral camera comes, I'm like, oh, okay. Goddamn millionaire. Goddamn it. Like, it hurt. Listen, another millionaire movie. I'm telling you, this is a real millionaire moment. I'm outside. It's 2015. I'm like, 2015, I ain't do no room. So I'm all outside. Like, I'm always with the type of guy, I'm doing both, doing one, or I'm doing both. Right. So this time I wasn't doing both. I'm outside. So I'm saving my little money up or whatever. So my one of my good friends, my bro, my man Pat, he's an accountant. Shout out to Pat. Shout out my man Pat. He's an accountant. He went to Bowie State Accountant.
Okay, Bowie.
So the whole time he was there, you know, I graduated high school. I didn't go to college. I was wanted to. So, you know, it's kind of, I'm like, yeah, it's, you know, it's your homeboy. I'm kind of like the street dude, movie shit. I'm the street dude. Bro, You know I'm smart. You know I'm smart. Yeah, bro. I know what you're doing. You've been accounting, you're getting to stocks. Like you smart. You know how to save money. I know you're gonna find the lick for us. You got the lick where though.
The white collar.
Yeah, when I come back on it, I'm gonna talk so much shit. Like, you remember, and nobody gonna know how I got it.
Right.
So I tell him whatever. So he graduated. Before he graduated, he get into like this little system where though he's shadowing stocks.
Okay.
He's not really into it. He's just looking at it, and he can put up what he can do, but it's not really it. I mean, it's just like it's like a what is it? I can't really feel the card. It's like a shadow. It's like a simulation.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's not real money, but it's showing what you can do.
Right.
So I called him one day, like, I'm like, bro, how you feel me? How it's going? He's like, bro, I think I really got this. He's like, I think I really know something that we can spend some money on and it's gonna come back. He said, bro, you know about you ever heard of Bitcoin?
What?
Listen. You ever heard of Bitcoin? No, bro, what's that? That's like electronic currency. I think it's gonna be real big soon, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I say, all right, listen, I'm in this. I just took a break from being outside. You feel me? Me, my man that's like that right now, my man Bad, shout out to Blair. My bro Ern, that's Pat cousin. We used to call Pat Ern house the clubhouse. So when we go take a break from outside, we go to Ern house. Okay. So every time we go in there, we politic and thinking the ways we can take out this money and make it that money. Right. So this day we in there politicking about that. We like, oh shit, we ready to call Pat. So I called him and talked to him about it. He like, yeah, Bitcoin, electronic currency. I think it's gonna be big, bro. Right now it's not even global. All right, bro. How much a share? 75 cents.
Oh my God.
Yo, bro, it's 3 of us in here. Right. It's 3 of us. Yeah. It's 3 of us in here. All right, bro. Matter of fact, shit, we gonna stop, man. This is just a pitch. Right. I got 100. Baz got 100. Ern got 100. That's 300 right
That's 300 right there.
Listen, $100 would have got me 133 shares at that moment. Good. Right? 3 years later, Pat called me. It's my bro. We talk like between the 3 years we've been talking. You feel me? He called me, bro. You gonna be mad, bro? What are you talking about, bro? I ain't gonna lie, I'm mad at myself, bro. I swear to God, bro. I was like, I don't know what to think, bro. Bro, what the fuck is going on? What are you talking about? No, but Bitcoin. I'm like, yeah. He's like, look it up. Hang up with y'all. $13,200 a share.
Wow.
Like, nigga, you the
Yo. Speaking of stock, well, I'm gonna get y'all some
like,
stock.
Yeah. And at that year, that was the peak.
Yeah.
So I've been pulling out.
Right.
At 2.3 million, starting at $100.
Yeah. Right.
A nigga from the hood.
Right.
With
that's
Uncle Sam money. Like you know how much, like, and you can't touch this.
Yeah.
You can't touch this, and you can't touch this. Like it's like you like, man, that was a dream I dreamed about when I was like 11, watching movies. You know, because I'm a movie guy, so like. Yeah, it's still man. What? It's a conversation to this day.
That's why I'm gonna try to. When I have my kids, if they think I'm gonna try my best. Like I think I got my idea from like not my idea, but the idea of coming up with stuff. Like my father had this invention, and he did now. But why he didn't do the invention before he died? We got it right, but the invention is out already. And he had this invention, and everybody was like, I think that's so stupid, that's so dumb. Well, right now would have been a perfect time to use it.
What was it?
He had this idea where it's though, you know how you in the house and you taking showers and stuff, and you like, all right, come on. Oh, this little ass piece of soap. He had this invention where it's though, all the little pieces of soap you put in this thing and it make a new bar soap.
Oh my God, say that. That's our time, people.
Oh, we gotta go.
Next week. It was good. It was good.
Quarantine edition.
Swanee.
Share the show, y'all. Share the
6
show.
feet away. Put your name. You brought it is what it is.
Peace.
Yeah.
Is we out?
He said, say goodbye. I think it's just still on.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all, we gotta go take